Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Avery. I am a holistic nutrition health coach and I share a lot of my health and wellness journey, some struggles I go through on this YouTube channel. In this video, I'm sharing with you some tests that I've been doing, some health struggles I've been having, and I did get diagnosed with Hashimoto's, so I will be talking a lot about that in this video and taking you to the doctor with me. So I hope that you enjoy this video. Thank you so much for being here. Today is September 24th and I sent off a stool test to a company called Genova, I think. Yeah, I think it's pronounced Genova. This test was like really expensive. I'm not gonna lie. I've done stool tests before, and first of all, there used to be just like one little tube that you put your stool in, but this one had 5. You really have to like dissociate from the experience to be able to do it, I think. But I don't remember it being that bad. It was like really kind of disgusting. I felt so gross, but we're doing it for health. Basically, I just wanted to make this video. I've been experiencing some health things, and like I think I would used to think that these things are normal or like I'm fine, and I would just like brush them off and kind of bury them and not really give them the time of day. But since I have such a past with gut health and healing from Candida and leaky gut and SIBO, things like that, I think I'm more aware now that when I do have little flare-ups, it kind of makes me question things. And so I'm working with a functional medicine doctor, a new functional medicine doctor, because I have worked with one in the past. I talked to her on the phone and I really liked her, so I already did an in-person consultation, like the first session or whatever. So now I'm seeing her and I was telling her about my issues, and she was basically like, let's do blood work, let's do a stool test, let's do a SIBO test and see what's going on. She initially, because I had already done blood work, so she initially thought that there might be something going on with my thyroid. So we'll see what she says about that. We already did more blood work and I already saw it, and it did say that my thyroid panel was a bit off. Yeah, I'm gonna see her next week. We'll see what's going on with that. Yeah, I just sent off the stool test. The next thing I'm gonna do is a SIBO breath test. I feel like most of you are gonna be like, wow, you're so healthy. Why are you doing all of this? And I agree, I am very healthy compared to like the average person, but I know what I feel like when I am like my optimal best self. And I just haven't been feeling like that. And so I kind of want to know why. And so for me personally, I like doing all of these tests because I have the proof that something is off, and I have like an appropriate protocol to fix it. Like I know how to fix it if I see the data. And so that's why I like doing all these tests. And yes, they're expensive. I don't think everyone needs to do them. But for me personally, like I need to see the blood work, I need to see the breath test, the stool test, like I need to see what's going on so I can decide how to fix it, because otherwise I'm just maybe cutting out things that I'm not supposed to, etc., etc. Basically my symptoms are, I've been experiencing more anxiety, and I wouldn't say like full-on depression, but I've had like depressed episodes, you know what I'm saying. I've had moments where I'm feeling really low, and I have had a lot of things happen to me. Well, not happen to me, but I've had a lot of, what do we want to call them? Events, sad things that have been going on in my life this year. And so I know that stress, sadness, all of those things directly affect your health. And so, you know, I'm not diminishing what stress can do to me, but I also feel like if I could somehow fix my issues with nutrients and food and supplements, I just want to find the right protocol to heal everything in a very holistic way. So yes, anxiety, depression have been some symptoms. I've also been having some skin issues that I would say are not normal for me, and so that to me is a huge red flag, because I had skin issues in the past, and so I know that one of the things that my body does is like when it's out of balance, it produces like skin issues like acne, rosacea, you know, rashes, things like that, like something is a little off. So I've noticed that my skin has changed and it's like more inflamed recently. I mean, it's pretty good right now, but you know what I'm saying. So anxiety, depression, skin issues, and bloating. So the bloating, I mean, it's really bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it is giving me body dysmorphia. It is not great. I look pregnant sometimes. It really steers me away from wearing certain things. Like, it is affecting my daily life. I'm feeling uncomfortable. I'm not feeling confident. Bloating can really affect how you feel about yourself. So I know that a lot of digestion issues cause bloating, and so that's why I really want to do the stool test, is because you get to see all the bacteria, parasites, Candida, anything like that. It shows up in your stool test and you can kind of see the levels of where everything is at. So anyways, I just wanted to start recording today because I don't know, I kind of want to just show you guys my journey going through this holistic route, because it does take a long time. I'm like really selling it to you guys. It's very expensive, it takes a long time, but ultimately it's so worth it because I don't want to rely on any kind of prescription medication. Unless I like absolutely need to, then I will, but I just know how good I can feel going a holistic route that I really want to do it again and work with someone who is more knowledgeable than me in a lot of different areas. Someone who can look at my blood work, my stool test, everything, and kind of put the pieces together, because I'm kind of like, I have this issue, and these issues, and I don't know how to connect them and come up with the right protocol for me. Because let me just give you an example. So I recently just got blood work done. I did a food sensitivity test, and I'm not sensitive to dairy. But when you're having thyroid issues, and my LDL is slightly elevated, and so when you're having these issues, you kind of want to stay away from dairy most of the time. I want to say most of the time, from what I've read. But when I see my blood work and I notice that I can have dairy and I'm not sensitive to it, that makes me think that I should eat it because my body is responding well to it, or at least it's not causing some sort of like inflammation or immune response. So it's just really confusing because there's some things that I shouldn't eat because I have this one issue, but then, you know what I'm saying? It's just confusing. And then of course I go online and I see all these like random things that I should or shouldn't do, and it's just overwhelming. And so I want to know what I should do for my body, and you do this by getting blood work done and really listening to your body too. I mean, sometimes I just have an immediate reaction to something that I've eaten or something that I've done, and you really just got to listen to your body. But sometimes I'm so confused with my body, I just need some data, you know? Data, I don't know how you say it, but I just need some data, some facts, some science, and that will really help me come up with a plan and a protocol. Anyways, I will keep you guys updated on this video as to what this journey entails for me. That's it. Hello, I am going to my doctor's appointment. All right, I think you're kind of stable right there, but basically, I haven't been feeling that great mentally, and I think it's because, well, I know it's because I've been stressed, and I haven't been doing a lot of my like stress management techniques. I haven't really been journaling. I haven't been like meditating or like, I don't know. I just haven't been really doing a lot of stress management things. Other than working out, I have been working out pretty consistently, which is great. But I'm the type of person, I need like a lot of downtime and a lot of alone time. Oh my gosh, this car situation is not great. Okay, I just parked. What I was trying to say was, I feel like I'm an introverted person, and so when I don't get that time to myself to like recharge and like, yeah, basically just recharge, I get kind of stressed out. And I feel like it's just been like go, 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 go with everything right now. And I don't know, I need some time to like recharge by myself because that really helps my nervous system. But I also wanted to say, I know I'm doing a lot of testing right now, and I feel like some people might not understand. I'm doing it for prevention, and I know if I catch things early, that in the future I won't have to deal with them so harshly, I guess. Like, I don't know if I've mentioned in this video already, but my thyroid levels have been off, and so she kind of thinks that I have hypothyroidism or hyperthyroidism, Hashimoto's. I don't really know that much about it, but I'll see what she has to say today about it. But anyways, I know that catching these things early are gonna be really good, and like that's why I'm doing all this testing and the stool test. Like, I want to just know everything that's going on, and so that's why I'm doing it, really. And I know that I can feel better than how I'm feeling right now, and granted, it is probably a lot to do with stress and just some things that have happened this year to me. So it's just like a combination of things, but I really want to do all the testing just to see the numbers and to see what's going on, because that just helps me mentally, like, not question things. Because if I don't see what's going on, I'm just like constantly coming up with theories myself about what's going on. And so this is like the data that I need. Anyways, I'm gonna go inside and I will check back in after I've talked to the doctor about my blood work. So we'll see what she has to say. Alright, I am back in the car. Also, I'm multitasking because I need to like log in. I need to log into work. So basically, we went over like all of my labs that I had already done, and then she also drew more blood for my food sensitivity test, which I thought I already did that, but it was actually a food allergy test that I did. So it was an IgE test, and I think this is a IgA or IgG for the food sensitivity. It's one of those. I can't really remember which one, but it's one of those. But yeah, we went over like all of my blood work, and she went over like so much. So she said that I have hypothyroidism, and I have like an autoimmune disease called Hashimoto's, which she already suspected before, but she did like some more testing and the blood work kind of confirmed that. And I'm in a range where she was like tempted to put me on a prescription medicine, which I'm open to, honestly. Like, obviously it's not ideal to rely on prescription medication, but when it comes to stuff like this, I'm open to it. You know, we're gonna try to treat it naturally first and recheck it in 6 weeks to see if the numbers have moved into a better range. And if you want, I can do another video of like specific ranges and like what my ranges are and stuff like that, because I'm still learning about it, so I don't really know too much, but I can definitely do a separate video specifically on all the thyroid markers that I tested for and all the blood work and everything to do with thyroid. It's just I'm so new to it, so I don't want to speak too much about it, like the T3 and the T4 and what numbers are optimal and everything. So I have Hashimoto's, which you know, isn't great. But it is what it is. She is gonna put me on a specific diet to try to see if my numbers come down, and we'll recheck in 6 weeks. So that was definitely one thing that I took from her. She did go over my Dutch test and everything, and she thinks that my cortisol is really low, and it can be from like a number of things. She kind of suspected that it's low because I was stressed out for like a long period of time, and when you're stressed out for a long period of time, your cortisol could just kind of crash and be low. And so that's kind of what's going on with me, I think. And there were some other like vitamin and mineral deficiencies. She thinks that I have a problem absorbing nutrients and I have like malabsorption, which I already suspected too. So there's definitely some sort of like gut dysbiosis, some sort of imbalance causing that for me not to absorb the nutrients. So we are gonna do some SIBO testing, which I've done before, and so we're gonna see about that. So that's kind of it. She thinks that I'm like retaining a lot of water, and she basically thinks this because if you like press my skin, I don't know if you'll be able to tell on the camera, but you see how it's like white? Like the discoloration is like a white color. When you press the skin, that means your body is like holding on to a lot of water, and she thinks that has to do with my low cortisol levels. So anyways, that's just kind of an update. I'm gonna recheck things in 6 weeks to see what's going on, and she's gonna put me on a completely gluten-free diet, which I've done in the past, so it shouldn't be like that big of a deal. But she also gave me I don't even know where it is. Oh, it's right here. She gave me like some papers of like a protocol. So things to focus on, things to avoid. I'm excited about it. Like I'm just ready to feel my best. This is me trying to feel my best. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a little update of what's going on and how I'm feeling, how I'm doing, and all the different tests that I'm taking. So that's the update for today, and I'll check back in later. All right, it is October 14th, and I've been doing my new protocol for about 2 weeks now, or maybe it hasn't been that long, maybe a week and a half, something like that. But I am gonna do a separate video about the new protocol that I'm doing since I got diagnosed with Hashimoto's. And then I'm also gonna do a video talking about my stool test results, because I didn't include that in this video because it's already so long. So that's just gonna be a part 2. And so check out those videos if you're interested. If you have been diagnosed with Hashimoto's, please let me know what you're doing, what's been working for you. I would love to know your approach to it, so please leave comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me and my journey figuring out how to heal Hashimoto's, because I am going to reverse it. I do have a very slight elevation in the antibodies. It's nothing too crazy, so I do think that I will be able to reverse it and hopefully keep it reversed my whole life. So we will see, but stay tuned for lots more videos about my thyroid health. I have been reading so much and learning so much, so I can't wait to share with you guys everything that I've been learning. So stick around for that, and I'll see you for my next one. Bye.